my hero, my black character is Obi here, and my character in Where I'm Bound, Joe Duckett, they're both strong black men. And he's asking me where they come from. Well, a lot of it is a reaction against the stereotype of black men. And when I grew up, again, in Philadelphia, in this segregated situation, everything was about basically our being physically stronger than the whites. In other words, beating them because of the situation. All right? So now, all of my uncles and my father, my father's a police inspector, right? It was obviously, all of them were what was called, which people don't know these days, were what's called all CIAA. They went to black colleges in the South, and they were all colored intercollegiate athletics. That means they were black All-Americans, and you can transpose that today, they'd be All-Americans. All right? All right, that's who they were. Well, I was raised around folk like that and strong black people. In my church was one of the first black captains in the Tuskegee Airmen, shot down over the Mediterranean. He is a squadron leader there. And I never knew the stereotypical black, the stereotypical view of the cowardly, this cowardly, that. I never knew that person. And certainly never grew up with any of them. Right? So that probably propels it. Now, he's talking about another problem, incidentally, when you're writing. And so those of you who are writers, you can make somebody too heroic. You can make them too heroic. So as you're writing, you have to do something. You have to give them some flaws. You have to do something to them. You have to have them do something. They have to cry sometime. They have to get drunk sometime. They have to do something bad, because otherwise they're totally unreal. And I think, unfortunately, I do tend to err on the other side, right? But it's a real problem for a writer.